What's up guys, how's it going? I'm here to do a review of the sound system upgrade I did to my new car. You are looking at a 2018 Honda CR-V Touring all-wheel drive. A little bit of a backstory. I work as a travel nurse, and I was using a 2006 Honda Accord Coupe before this car, and I used it for about a year, and I always wanted something a little bit bigger. The first time I saw the design of this car was when Honda came out with their 2017 CR-V, and I always liked it, but I just never found the right deal to make the purchase. Fast forward to January 2019, and I found this car at Herb Chambers Honda in Seekonk, Massachusetts. 2018 Honda CR-V. It had about 7,500 miles, and it was priced at $29,000, and for me that was like a very great deal. So I decided to make the purchase. Now, when I bought the car, the sound system was decent. I mean, it wasn't anything, it was okay to satisfy most people, but I always do sound system upgrades on any car that I get, so this one was no exception. Before I go in to show you what exactly I did, I did like heavy research around the New England area, Boston, New Hampshire, just to find the perfect team that I could entrust to work on this car. And after discussing with about 10 to 12 shops, I ended up on Sound in Motion. They are located somewhere in Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm going to try and make this video as short as possible. So let's hop inside, and so I can show you what was done to the car. First of all, we changed all the speakers in the doors. We changed the front speaker, the tweeter, both front doors. We also changed the speakers and tweeters in the rear doors. Now, as for the trunk, they added a subwoofer to the trunk behind. The car already came with a subwoofer. The subwoofer it came with was something here, you know, it really wasn't much, so we wired it to this subwoofer right here. This is a GL Audio Power Wedge CS210 LG TW1. It sounds great. I will show you how it sounds in a second. Also, another thing we did to all the doors, we added the Dynamat Extreme sound deadening. I don't know if you can hear this sound. I'm going to put in a video of how it sounded, like a video showing when the front door was sound deadened and the rear door wasn't, so that you can see a difference in sound. So like I said, all the doors we placed sound deadening in all four doors, and honestly, like I just can't explain how different it sounds when the car doors are closed without any music on. It just sounds like you have noise cancelling headphones on. That's, I mean, it really helps. Now, another thing we did was we added an amp that has a digital signal processor underneath the passenger front seat. I don't know if you can see here. Hold on, let me try to see if I can show it better from this angle. Yeah, this is it right there. GL Audio amp and digital signal processor. The exact model is this right here, the GL Audio VX1005i. It's a 1000 watt 5 channels system amplifier with integrated DSP digital signal processor. For the rear speakers, I went with Focal's ICU 165. It's a great brand. It was actually recommended to me by Sound in Motion. The guy at Sound in Motion, his name is Jim. Then for the front speakers and tweeters and crossover, we went with the Focal's PS 165F, and yeah, that was what I did. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff, but it was a complete sound system overhaul in this car, and I'm going to hop in and show you what it sounds like. Let's see, let me close this door. Oh, one last thing. Actually, I'm going to show you that from the front. The guys at Sound Emotion, they added a port, like a connector, for me to hook up my music player. I use the astell&kern 120, and this has an optical input. So what they did was, I don't know if you can see it, but they added this port right here. This is a Toslink port, and it sounds much better than using the regular 3.5mm cable. So that goes in, see the red light, that is the optical signal. So that goes in right there, and this goes to my astell&kern. I don't know if you can see it. When I pull the cable out, you see the red light. Yeah, okay, so that's that. One last thing, they added this control knob. Now the rear wheel controls the subwoofer, and the front wheel controls the volume. Now I'm going to try not to blast this very loud because it gets like really loud, but I'm going to try to show you guys as best as I can how good this stuff sounds. Okay, let's close the door and let's start the car. One other thing I have to mention is that this optical cable is directly wired to the digital signal processor, so it doesn't even go through the car radio. Now they also wired the car radio separately towards the amp, so I can play this without having to go through this. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but let's go ahead. I was listening to some Tool before I started this review. See, hold on. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it. Now let me fast forward the song to a part that has bass so that we can show you that. Okay guys, I don't know if you can really tell how loud that is, but like it's freaking loud. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. What I am going to do is later on I'm going to make a second video. If you guys can post comments of what songs you would like to hear me play, I mean, because most people have different music choices, and I'll try to make a second video with just doing a sound review. I'm recording this on a GoPro right now, so you know it's probably doesn't have the best sound system, I'm going to try to get a better microphone and a better camera and make a second video of this. But go ahead, leave me comments. I just wanted to make a brief video of the sound system upgrade that was done by Sound in Motion in Boston, Massachusetts. So if you are anywhere around the New England area and you are looking for guys that you could trust your car with, I highly recommend these guys. I'm going to post a link to their Instagram feed and their contacts in this video. And yeah, that's it for right now. I will make a second video and post it in a few days or maybe a week. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope to hear your comments. Bye.